Hey everybody, Phi Farley here. It is Sunday, April 1st. Happy Easter and happy April Fool's Day. Whichever one you're celebrating, maybe both. Welcome, and got a huge slate of NBA games to get to. Real quick before I do, make sure you subscribe. It will help. If you like my videos, if you like my picks, subscribe because I'm going to have a pick out later today with this huge slate of games. But I'm going to watch some lines moving, watch some heavy money come in, and see if we can get a best pick later today. At the very end of the NBA season, same as the football season, works also in baseball. Towards the end of the season, you can really watch some heavy money and then make a pick accordingly. So real quick, want to share what we did yesterday. Let's see, went 2-1 yesterday. NBA had Toronto under, that did not hit. It was 204.5, went to 209. Also had Brooklyn Nets as an 8-point underdog that won outright in overtime. Congrats to them. They took that game to overtime with Miami, and tough to win at Miami. So good job to the Nets. I love that play. They have been winning quite well for me here lately, and super happy with them coming through. Not a lot of big stars on the Nets. However, their bench is playing fantastic, really coming through to win these games. So today, big slate of games. Want to go with an early pick. There are two games early that I like looking at the under on. First was the Spurs Rockets. When you look at the Spurs at home, they are averaging, giving up. They are number 2 in the NBA, giving up just 100 points per game. And what most people don't know is that Houston on the road gives up less points to their opponents than they do at home. They give up 103 points per game on the road to their opponents on average. So I look for this game to go under. That's my lean. The money's coming in accordingly. The total opened up at 210, is down to 208. So I do like this under. But the other under I like just a little bit better. And here we have Pacers Clippers. 215 was the opening line. It's down to 212.5. 52% of the tickets on the over. Meanwhile, 94% of the money is on the under. The under is getting pounded. If we looked at the last 5 games, with each of these teams, Clippers against Portland would have went under. Phoenix would have went under. Milwaukee with no defense would have went under. Toronto would be the only game that would go over at 223 is the final total. And then Indiana, the game previous to this, 213, basically landing right about where this number is at, given it opened at 215, is down to 212.5. Meanwhile, the Pacers in the last 5, 209, 173. Miami, they took to overtime, so it's a little deceiving. Clippers again, 213. And then a 188 against New Orleans, which is one of the fastest paced teams in the NBA. Let's look at this Miami game real quick for the Pacers. Yeah, they fell way under the total. They were in the 190s before going to overtime in that game. So each of them would have landed 4 of the last 5 in the under category. Both playing great defense, lower paces of game down the stretch. I like this total at 212.5. These teams just played each other a few weeks ago. What was it, on the 23rd? So a week ago. I look for the defenses to make some changes and make some better adjustments. I'd look for the Clippers to get home court revenge against Indiana here, but definitely like the total under 212.5. That's going to be my play of the morning. Again, don't forget to subscribe so you can get a play in later today. All right, good luck, everybody. I'll see you again soon.